Hey yo folks, what is happening? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Before we hop into it, if you guys are new here and you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me down below with that notification bell turned on so you know when I upload any brand new videos. If you guys been loving the content and you do enjoy today's video, help support me in the growth of my channel by dropping a like on this for me. So if you guys read the title and you saw the thumbnail, you know today we're going to be doing a grade reveal and a full review on HGA or the hybrid grading approach. And of course, if you caught the little thing that was up here at the beginning of the video that said paid promotion, that is right, I do want to give a huge shout out and thank you to HGA for sponsoring today's video. It is brands like them that I partner up with that allow me to do what I love to do on this channel, and that's make videos like this for you guys at home to watch and enjoy. But to give you guys a small backstory on how this became upon us, a few months back I did a video on HGA where I commended their customer service. I sent in some cards for a friend and I made some mistakes in the labels. They fixed it, so I felt it needed a video. I felt like I needed to let people know that they did really good. They happened to see that video, and because of that, they reached out to me and they said, hey, we really enjoyed that video. Although it was an unintentional review, we would love to send you some free grades where you send us some cards. We'll grade everything for free, but in return, we want you to do a full review on our grading, on our slabs, on our labels, etc. So of course, with a little bit of research and some background checks, I decided to reply and I obliged. I went ahead and accepted their offer. I did send in 7 cards to be graded with them, which we have right here in our box. These will be opened and revealed today for you guys at home to see, but I do need to make a disclaimer. So everything I say today is solely 100% my opinion, right? My opinion. This is not to deter anyone from using any other grading company just because they sponsored this video, just because they gave me free grading. I'm not going to put HGA on the highest of golden pedestals for everything that they offer. No, this is just a review. It's going to be honest, it's going to be transparent, and again, 100% my opinion. And for starters, we know that grading is subjective. Whether you do it or not, it is a subjective thing to do with your cards. Whether you're grading for some sort of monetary status of showing off your black labels and your PSA 10s, sick, right? Don't care. If you're grading for some sort of monetary value of reselling the cards you grade, cool, awesome, don't care. If you're grading cards to put in a personal collection to show off and it's keen on the eye, cool. It doesn't matter how you grade, doesn't matter what you grade if you do it. It is a subjective thing that we do, and this is not to tell you that you have to go with HGA. I want you guys to understand that. I like the HGA slabs. I will say it right there. I love their slabs, but I will still be using another company as well. I will still grade with CGC. Again, transparency is key. Yes, I like HGA, but I also like CGC. There you go. I said it. All right. Now that all of that is out of the way, let's get to talking about HGA here. I know that they started around 2021, sort of toward the end of the pandemic. I actually did not start seeing HGA slabs pop up until late 2022. And at that time, I was seeing a lot of the sports people having the slabs. And I thought, you know, what company is that? And just like everyone else, you have these companies that started up during the pandemic. You never know who was going to stay. You never know who was going to flop. And it wasn't until 2023 that I started seeing the Pokemon cards inside their slabs. Now, what caught my eye was the labels. Again, I was like, what company is that? It's kind of goofy, this and that. I didn't think anything of it. And I remember looking more into it, and I kind of thought those are not bad looking slabs. I like the labels. I like you can customize stuff. And about mid 2023, I actually purchased my first one, and I still have it to this day. I did buy a Rockets Scyther, and to be honest, when I got this card in, I was pretty impressed. The label is really nice, and you could have 10 of these cards right here, and you can have 10 different labels. They do allow you to choose so many different labels for your cards. You can customize it to your liking. And that was kind of one of the things that stood out with this company. But when I got this card here, everything just flowed together. It is a very sturdy slab. It's kind of almost like a BGS slab, but it's not as maybe not as tall. I don't know. They were just so different. What I do like about them is that they are clear like CGC. So that is one of the main things I love about them. And then of course you have the labels, but We will break into this box here, guys, with our 7 cards that we sent off. We'll talk about them. I'll show off the custom labels that we got to choose from. I'll talk about them, and then we'll go from there, and you guys can form, again, your own opinions on this, because everything said today is all of mine. All right, folks, here we go. These are our slabs here. Let's see if we can get... there we go. All right. Man, here we go, guys. So, yes, HGA reached out to me for this, and again, I was a little skeptic. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I used their stuff before, I was kind of there's our packing slip. We'll just keep that in there. You know, I was like, you know, I don't know. We'll think about it, and you know, I did some research on them and tried to figure out, you know, if it was worth it, what was going on with the company. Now I will say this. Is this right? I think during all this, as it was getting graded, they decided to do some sort of restructure with their company. I don't know what that's about. So as of now, today's date is the 19th of August. And they did some sort of, I guess, restructuring with management, ownership. I don't know. I've actually had these slabs in for a while. And this video could have been done probably way sooner, but there have been some things with communication of, you know, I guess what they really wanted, or you know, what I was gonna do with this video, because there are some questions that I had that I needed answered, and I haven't got them answered yet. So again, I'll be transparent with that. I don't know the heck is happening here. I don't have all the answers that maybe you guys have, but for a video like this, I figured I'd want to do something that was just gonna be so thorough that if there were questions, you had answers to them. So, you know, what the heck? What did they do to this? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I am excited to see these. Again, they have so many options you guys can choose from when it comes to your labels. They made sure that these were packed very safe. Let's put this up. Here, we'll do it like this then. I see what that top one was. But here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, there you go. If you guys saw that little sneak peek of that right there. But we'll talk about those questions here in just a moment, and what questions I had for the company. Hopefully they see this and they reach back out to me about some stuff. But here we go. Bang. So our first card here on the top doesn't really have anything on there on the back that shows it. Now with all of these too, I want to say with everything that's here, I did add the subgrades to it, and of course the labels are all going to be different. So there are labels. You can get a standard label, which is free. You can get any custom designs you want. They do custom, like neutral, custom splash stuff that their, I guess, designers will kind of match for you. You don't have to do a bunch. They will match for you on those things. They do have a custom design match, which we do have some of those today. Those are about $20. So I'm looking at everything here. We do have one custom design match, I think, or maybe two. They're $20 if you get them custom designed, but they do have some that are already custom designed that you can choose for your card specifically. And of course, those are only $8. The rest of them are all like $4. So anywhere between $0 to $20 for a label, depending on what you get, and then your grade. I think your grades are about subgrades are $3.50. So, but let's take a look at the first card here. Now, again, guys, the labels themselves, the slabs themselves are sturdy, right? They're super sturdy. I'll show you guys on this rocket scyther. They are very, you know, they're if you threw this at somebody, it's gonna hurt. But they are very sturdy. They are pretty thick. Again, I don't think they're as tall as Beckett. Is that correct? Not. They look like a Beckett slab, and they fit in Beckett sleeves if you guys wanted to get sleeves for them. And the reason why I say that is because the sleeves that come on them that say HGA, you can see it in the front there before I reveal this card. I don't know if they offer these sleeves anywhere else, or if they offer HGA fitted sleeves on their store, online. I couldn't find any, but they do fit in Beckett sleeves. I know that because I fit them in there. But yeah, so that was one of the questions I had. Are there sleeves? These HGA sleeves, are they available to customers, to the public that want to re-sleeve their slabs once these start getting kind of like that? Actually, you see, well, you might not be able to see it, but here we go. First card up, guys. We have, oh man, that looks freaking good. So this was one of the ones that I did a custom design match for this, and this is the Tatsugiri from the Twilight Masquerade. Dude, that looks so sick. Man, okay, so here you go. And like I said, guys, for your type of, I guess, grading style, again, if you want to have a collection that just looks really good on the eye to show off, something like this is awesome. It's really awesome. So you can see here we got our subgrades as well. Corners got a 9, the edges got a 9, surface got a 10, and centering got 8.5. Okay. I don't know how they're grading that. I will say this too, that HGA does do the AI grading as well. So you're not getting the human to look at your card. So you're not getting the, what's the cliche thing? Your grader had a bad day, so you got a crappy grade. No, I don't think they do it that way. It's all the AI, at least from what I've read and researched. But okay, I don't understand the grading, but it got a 9. It's really not bad at all. It's a very clean card. That label really complements the card as well. You got the little sushi tails all up the top of the label, but there you go. That actually looks really awesome. I really kind of want to take it out of this slab sleeve, but we'll leave it in there for now, because if you look at this card, you can see like the glare is a lot different. Like this just looks super crisp out of the sleeve, and of course with the sleeve you can kind of see that it's got a haze to it. You know what, let's do it. That's fine. Let's do it. I want to see this look as crispy as possible. So here you go. Well, there's no chance of putting that back on, but that's all right. See, there's those sleeves right there, the HGA sleeves. I want to know if those are available at anywhere that we can. There we go. Man, that looks so much better. I like that. That's awesome. So there we go. You guys can see that. Man, they did really good. They do have really good designers at their facility that do a really good job on that. I'm thoroughly impressed with that. Again, you guys form your own opinions. I do like it. Again, it is a clear slab. The label matches. Okay, for me on this, oh man, I want to say 10 out of 10. I really like that. I really like that. But there's some of the options you guys have to choose for this card. You can get a basic label, or you can get one of those. So that was super cool. We'll set that right back there. The next one, I think I know what this one is too. I think this also came with a custom design match label. I let their designers choose what it was, if it's in the order that it went in. But here we go. Second card. Oof. There it is. We got the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. That looks pretty good. Did get a 10. That's awesome. So we got 2 9.5s and 2 10s, and you got a gem at 10. Again, I don't know what their margins are for grading on their little software that they have, but still looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You know what's crazy? I know you can see that. And again, I'm being honest, I'm being transparent. Right heavy, little right heavy, right? Little right top is not so bad. Right heavy, a little bit thinner on the left side, right? We can see that. Back looks flawless. Just so I mean, that got 9.5, I guess, for that. But you have this here, and I think this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they margin their stuff, but there we go. I kind of want to take it out of this. You know what? Let's do it. I have to do it because I think they just look so good outside of these slab sleeves. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. They just look so crisp. But there we go. So it looks like the label is like bricks with like the light shining, so kind of like out there, right? You got the purple bricks with the yellow light shining. So they kind of, okay, I like it. I like it. There we go. Now let me know what you guys think about that as well. Again, these are, you know, the labels for doing these custom design ones are 20 bucks. All right, the third slab we have available here. Let's go and reveal it. We have, oh yes, we have our Galarian Gallery Entei. Now this was a label that was already, I guess, pre-done or pre-customized, because I actually got to choose this label. So that cost 8 bucks. So if you have a card that you find on their website and it has a label to match that card, you can save yourself the 12 bucks by having one designed for it, and you can get one made for it. So that actually looks super good. We do have a 10, 3 10s on the subgrades, and a 9.5 on the centering. Again, I'm going to take them out of these sleeves. I don't mind these sleeves. I do like them. Don't get me wrong, because they do have the little HGA logo at the bottom. But, man, they just look so much better outside of those sleeves. Now, obviously, we want to protect them. I do have some sleeves that these fit. I'll get them protected, I promise. We got our custom label with the Entei V Galarian Gallery. Nice card. Man, okay. Let me know what you guys think. You have to let me know down in the comments, guys, which one of these cards you see today. Which ones are your favorite? Which ones, you know, or which one is your favorite one? Let me know what you thought about that. So next card up, I think I know what this one is too. I think I'm pretty sure. Let's just go ahead and take it out of the sleeve. We're just gonna do it. Screw it. Sorry, HGA. Unless you guys want to send me some sleeves. I'm just kidding. You guys done enough. I can't thank you guys enough for this. So this is awesome. But here we go. Bang. We got the Semi-Seer V-Star. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That to me, that does not match. That does not match. Okay, I don't know. That's I'm indifferent about that. I like the concept of the label. I think the label is super awesome. It looked a lot different on the website. I think the label looks really good with this. However, the seafoam green to it and a lot of like the I don't think that's it. Again, to be completely honest, I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. We did get a 10 though, which is good. Again, slab, very sturdy, looks really good. Just that label does not complement the card. That does not go together. And again, in my opinion, maybe are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It just doesn't look. It's like a seafoam green or like a Tiffany blue or some sort of like teal or whatever it is. But there's none of that in. Okay, there's none of that in there. Now I'll say this, what's crazy, right? What I'm looking at now, if you guys see the label, you got the little waves right here, right? The little kind of waves going through that label. If you look at the texture pattern on this card, it has those same waves. So I'll give HGA designers, I'll give them credit where it's due. The attention to detail, perfect. The color choice on this label, I can't get down with it. I really can't. The card itself is clean. The slab is clean. It's just the label. The label is not hateable. It just doesn't match the card. So That doesn't to me match. And let you guys let me know in the comments what you think. I don't see it. I'm not even. I can't. I don't know. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look the greatest. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10, to be honest. Next up, we had, I don't remember what this card is. What did I send off? Oh, I do know what this is. I think this one was made with just a custom, like a custom splash label. Like I just let them choose like a random little custom splash to match the colors. And yep, there we go. Oh no, I didn't. I think I did the Pokemon, the colorless type, I think is what I did. It's still the $4 label. I think it wasn't custom. It was just like a team match or like a color match neutral. So that's what I did there. And that was the Pokemon normal type. But that is the Pidgeot special illustration rare. We're taking them all out of this. There we go. Oh, so much better. There we go. Bang. Look at that. Perfect. Now this is kind of just a basic label for the most part. It's not the free label. But Pokemon has a section on their website for like their labels, and you can choose between like dark, grass, fire, water. You can choose all the stuff, colorless, energy like this. You can do shining, trainers, all sorts of stuff. They have a huge selection of labels for Pokemon, and this was just the colorless type, the normal type one. But that's super cool. I probably could have gotten away with, honestly, making a custom match label for this up here and not do that one for the semis here, and almost put like just like something like that, just something kind of basic. I know that doesn't match a whole bunch, but something more basic than just that, because that is a little bit of an eyesore, not gonna lie. Now these next two cards is I'm glad that I got them with HGA. I really like what they did with these things. The one question that I had that I asked them, I have not got a response, so hopefully they see it. I'll show you, right? You can see here, right? Autograph 10, right? So we have a Charizard, we have a Topps Charizard from Series 1 that we do have autographed by Eric Stewart, the voice of Charizard. And of course the custom label there, the freaking fire, like that right there. This is to me a 10 out of 10 slap. I love this. The fire label matches this whole thing here, and you got the autograph right there from Eric Stewart. This card right here is going into my personal collection. I am so happy to have this card. Let's take it out of the protection thing though, still, just cause we know how good they look without them. But oh man, that just looks so clean. So here is my question, guys, right? Let's pop this up right here to my face to face. One of the questions that I asked to HGA, the guy that I was in contact with, was how and who authenticates the autographs that are sent into HGA, right? Because we know that like PSA has like DNA certs and stuff like that for their certifications on autographs. CGC now works with JSA to get their autographs authenticated. My big question was, for people that want to send in cards like this that are autographed, how do you know, HGA, that these are authentic? Now, I'm not sending in fake stuff. I'm not that type of person. But we know that out in the realm of cards and grading and autos, there are shiesty people out there that will try to pull a fast one. If you guys, I think you guys have your own YouTube channel, but if HGA is watching this, maybe answer in the comments or email me. I don't care how, because I would love to do a follow-up on this stuff here, because one of the big things for me is I do have some other autographed items right there. I have more Eric Stewart autographs that I would like to actually, get and send to you guys. I want to know how you authenticate your autographs and what can you do to bypass somebody, or not bypass, maybe the word is like to know that someone's not forging an autograph, or, you know, what makes it authentic to you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know, because I think if anyone's watching this and they see a card like this, right? They see a card like that. Hey, I got an autograph from, you know, Eric Stewart or so-and-so. I like that label. That goes really good. I want to do that. You know, what makes it authentic to you guys? How do you authenticate it? I want to know. Not doubting that you guys have authenticated this at all. I just would like to know who does it and how it's done. I did see this card get signed. This card has been signed. The next card, I will say, is also an autograph, folks. I got that signed as well. And this one actually right now is going to be very dear to me. You guys will see in just a moment, but this right here looks very good, and it is an autograph. So we got an autograph. You got a 10 on that. Card got a 9. Now tops, you're not going to get super perfect on a lot of stuff, but I mean, this is something, again, I am so glad to put in my personal collection. 10 out of 10 in my heart. 10 out of 10 in my heart. You guys let me know what you think. Give me your opinions on it. But yeah, that's just kind of, I want to know who authenticates this stuff. Okay, so let's get down to the last card here. I will open this up. I will put this in another sleeve, because I will be protecting this card. And once I get those answers, HGA, once you help me figure out, or let me know who authenticates your stuff and how it's done, and how, you know, I wanted to make a follow-up video, I will send another card I have of like this, almost with the same autograph, to you guys. Yeah, so this autograph right here, guys, we have a 10 on the autograph. Just recently, this month, as we learned, there has been a passing amongst the Pokemon, you know, anime, of Rachel Lillis, the voice of Jessie from Team Rocket and the voice of Misty. And yeah, I remember I met her at Comic-Con, and she came over to Lexington, where we live in, or not, we don't live in Lexington, Kentucky, but where we were living in Kentucky. Went to Lexington Comic and Toy Con, and she was there. And this right here was, this was signed by her. Misty's Wish, of course, from the Gym Challenge set. Kind of hits a little different holding this now, knowing that I met her, talked with her, chatted with her. But yeah, but there's the label for that. So they do have like trainer type labels. This is kind of like a little rainbow type thing. This is just another basic label that I did. It's nothing special, but there's that right there. So again, very clean graded slab there. Everything looks, I mean, if you guys can see, like, there's no like blemishes or no like big crazy like marks, other than you have, and all of them have them on the same side, but you have like that one little glue mark or whatever right there. They all have them. It's all in the same spot, right? It's all in the same little spot there. I guess it's just from the molds of the slabs, if you guys can see that. But overall, the slabs themselves are fairly clean all the way around. But there's that right there. So Rachel Lillis, Misty's Wish auto on the on this card, first edition as well. I do have another card signed by her. I got the Starmie V from Astral Radiance. I got that signed by her as well. I would love to send that in, because they do have a custom label made for that card. So yeah, there's that. Let's go back over these again. We got Misty's Wish. We got the Topps Series 1 Charizard with Eric Stewart's autograph on it. We have the Pidgeot EX, the SIR, and a 10 there as well. Beautiful card, love it. The Semi-Seer, yeah, that label's not it. Like the label design is good, just change the colors. Change the colors, that's all I ask. That's not bad at all. The Entei, love it. Looks freaking good. Got the volcano on the label in the background erupting. You got Entei out here just doing his thing on Pride Rock, yelling at the volcano. Love it. Looks freaking good. And here, I want to say this too. The colors that they chose for this label here, it's like this kind of like red / magenta mixed color, is awesome. And it kind of matches like this down here, if you guys can see that at all. It just goes really good. I like this card. This and Tatsugiri are got to be a close first and second. These are really nice cards. And of course the Ghastly, love this card as well. I like that, man. This is so clean. Colors match. Label is matches with the bricks. I mean, just a lot of thought went into that. And of course, the #1, I think, card in here, Tatsugiri. Perfect label, perfect card. Such a cool little card there. Yeah, there we go, folks. That is all 7 cards. So yes, that was kind of like the grade reveal, and you know, a little bit, we talked a little bit about the slabs itself. Again, guys, this is not to deter you from using any other grading companies. My opinion on this, I do like the slabs. I think they're very sturdy. I like the fact that they are clear, they're see-through, which is one thing that, again, that I liked about CGC. That's why I use CGC the way I do, because I think their slabs are very, the aesthetics of them are just, to me, on point. And HGA has done that. They have figured out the aesthetics of the slabs they do, and they look freaking perfect. Their labels, let's talk about those. You do have tons of labels to choose from. I'm talking about a catalog, a plethora of labels you guys can choose from if you go on there and use their services. They have a standard label that's $0. It's free. It's just a basic label. It's nothing crazy. It's just got the description of the card, subgrades if you want to add those, and it's just a black and white label for whatever you want to use. Boom, that's it. Your next tier up, of course, is going to be like your match, like your neutral and your splash labels, which are just like pretty much like the Pidgeot and the Misties, like just like, where's that? Like that, like they're just certain little things like that, the little splashes. So nothing crazy, nothing like wild, you know, that we've seen just here today. But you're gonna have those. The next, although I'm sorry, those are only $4, so they're not too bad, and you can choose from some, or you can let the design team choose the colors for you. Your next tier up is going to be your $8 tier, which is going to be your pre-made type of labels. So like the Entei, I chose this label they already had made, and it only cost me $8 to add that. They don't have every card out there for you, right? They don't have every card that you might like available. But if you go up a tier and you spend that $20 and you get the custom design match, their design team will make a label, right? Like this, to match your card. And that was one of the ones I chose. So this might also be on the website now, available to you guys. So let's say, you know, although this was sponsored and free, but let's say I paid the $20 for that, you guys now get that for $8. So they do have that option if you guys want to do it. And of course they do have a, for your memberships, like if you guys pay for a membership with HGA, there is a specialty custom label that you can choose from that they make a one-of-one only for you, not for anybody else. And you can have that on any of your stuff. It is a custom one-of-one design that is created just for you as a member. So that is $75. It's just for subscribers only, so I don't know. I haven't used that. I would like to maybe get a card that I can do for that. I don't know how to incorporate Kentucky Fried Charizard in one of those. They do have a Charizard from the Indonesian promo from KFC, or I said that really backwards. The Indonesian KFC promo, somebody sent one in and they made the Zard holding a bucket of like chicken. So that idea is already out. I can't use that for mine, but it was a really cool card. Super awesome. They sent it to me and said, hey, we'd like to make something like this for you, but I don't want to take no one's idea on that, even though it's, you know, it kind of fits. But overall, here's my thoughts on the labels too, is Grading is like 16 bucks. Like your average is $16 grading, and then you add just a basic label, add $4, so $20 per card, right? That's not too bad. $20 a card. You got PSA, which is what, $25 a card if you're not a member. And this is just for non-members. If you're a non-member, you don't have to. You still pay the 16, but you also get deals on the label. So I think it's, I forgot what the tiers are. If you get one, like the first tier, the subscriber membership, you get like the custom labels for like $3 or $2, something like that. So it has its perks, but I will say this: those add up. They do add up. So if you want something like this right here, this overall total with it being custom label, I paid the $20 plus the 16, so you're looking at $36 just for an illustration rare, right? Something to think about, right? Something to think about. If you have a card that you want customized like that and you think that that's worth it, and you can justify like, hey, I'll spend the $36 or whatever for something like that to put this in my collection. It looks really good. Like, it looks good. We can't deny that it looks really good. But do you want to spend the $36? So think about that when you're getting into HGA. You know, I think they have really good labels. Some need to be tweaked, but overall, I mean, the HGA labels are right within that grading market price, or that grading tier when it comes to how much you're going to pay per card for grade. So yeah, that's pretty much the labels. We talked about the slabs themselves, the labels. Other than the questions I had for authenticating autographs, I need to know, please, HGA, if you are watching this, reach out to me. I would like to know how you authenticate your autographs. I want to know if these slab sleeves, which I've all just tossed on the ground, if those are available to customers that buy from you. Like if the sleeve gets scratched or it gets mangled up or something like that, or if I want to put those back on these cards, where can I get them, right? Because I can buy it from, you know, online. I can buy some BGS slab sleeves that fit them, or I can buy them from you with your label stuff on them. So do you have those available for customers? How do you authenticate autographs? Please let me know, because I will do a follow-up video for you guys as well, just because I think those are important questions. Now, if any of you guys watching this right now, if you have any questions you want to ask, if you want to get out there to HGA regarding some of the stuff that maybe I didn't talk about or didn't answer, please put those down in the comments. I would love to send those questions off to them as well. You know, and just see, because I mean, again, what they did for me in our very first video that I talked about them, I commended their customer service. I commended them for what they did, going above and beyond for me when they didn't have to. So I think if we can get together, find some questions to ask them that you guys want to know, we'll do a follow-up video with them, and hopefully they can get those answered for us. And you know, we'll see what happens with the future of Kentucky Fried Charizard and HGA. Who knows? And they're only in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is about 3.5 hours from me. So maybe KFC takes a trip down to Knoxville and we go through the little facility or something like that. HGA, if you're watching. But overall, guys, the company itself, everything that we've opened today and talked about, I do like HGA. I will continue to still send some cards to grade with them. They're not a bad company. They're very competitive in their prices with other companies as well. I think lastly, what I'll say too is, for the most part, right, for those that do grade for some sort of monetary value or status, we probably won't see it for a while. Maybe not at all. I don't know. But will these cards hold the same value as a PSA, as a CGC, as an AGS, as a Beckett? I don't know. As of right now, no. They don't hold that value, but, you know, weigh out your risk versus reward. You know what I mean? Like, this looks really good. This is a really solid looking slab. This is, to me, a 10 out of 10, just like the Charizard. There's just different ways people grade and collect, and HGA might be one of those that could be just for personal collections that look really good. And I'm sure you can these sell at shows for good price. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're not worth anything, but you may not get that high value dollar that maybe some of these people or flippers they're chasing. That this is maybe not it. Could it be in the future, right? Could HGA in the future be that? Maybe. But right now we don't know. As of right now, I just know that they offer really nice looking slabs, very sturdy slabs, nice labels to complement your cards, and overall I will continue to use HGA. I do like HGA, but it's up to you guys as well, what you decide to use. I will still use CGC. I will still grade with them. It is what it is. But yeah, that is going to be it. I know this video has probably prolonged the time that I like to make and film a video, but for something like this to be completely thorough and to be transparent, I think it's important that, you know what, I don't care how long this video ends up being. If you guys watched it all the way through and you got this far, that's awesome. Drop a like on it for me. It helps out my channel, and of course I always appreciate it. But I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I think we did pretty good. Again, if you have any questions regarding HGA or any questions that I didn't answer for you today, please drop those down in the comments below. I will try to get those passed on to HGA, or if HGA happens to be watching this and they want to answer them for you, please go right ahead. But thank you guys again for sponsoring this video. HGA, you guys are awesome for this. This was fun, and I will be sending some more cards to you. But with all that being said, guys, I love you. You guys are amazing. You're the greatest subscribers on YouTube. So until next time, folks, keep collecting, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace.